The date is over and the verdict is in. You're a really nice guy. But when the bill arrived, the real drama started. This viral clip has the entire internet debating dating etiquette, free meals, and the moment a guy decided to call out a social script live at the table.
You're a really nice guy and you seem great. I don't really see this going anywhere.
So you wanted a free meal, basically?
No, I was hopeful. We'll be friends. You know, I feel like...
Yeah, let's be friends. Friends split the bill.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. I need a minute.
We're friends. She said there's no connection. So what do you look like? Santa Claus?
Right.
Your beard's not white.
Yeah.
For you.
I had a feeling.
You don't want to be bothered with her. You're a good guy. To see your eyes, you're like me. You're a kind-hearted guy.
The man didn't even hesitate. He knew exactly what was happening because he's been in there before. But watch what the other guy said.
It's cheaper just to pay the $40 and get over with it.
I mean, but he's acting like I owe him somehow.
No, but it's cheap to get rid of him. $40.
Emotional, damn it!
If it's really friendship, that's fine. But it comes with a shared bill, not a free dinner. And many comments agreed, saying things like, split the bill. That's what friends do. And she doesn't owe him, but she does owe the establishment for what she ordered. That's the part people keep forgetting. No one's asking her to pay for him, just to cover her own meal.
Do you prefer for a man to maintain you, or do you prefer to work?
A man should maintain me because my dad maintained me. I never paid for nothing.
Huh?
It's wild how some people confuse what their father did with what a partner should do. One raised you. The other is supposed to walk beside you.
When a man wants to go 50-50 with you on a date, do this. Oh my God. I'm so embarrassed right now. Wait, you wanted to just be friends? I'm so confused. This whole entire time I thought this was a date. Oh my God. Okay, I'm so sorry. Here's my card.
A man with confidence would just laugh and say, perfect, then you won't mind paying for your half, right?
So, did you enjoy your meal? So I was thinking maybe we could maybe go back to my place afterwards, have a little fun, watch some Netflix, maybe chill a little bit. What you mean, no? Hold up now, you was giving all the energy like you was with all this when we talking about going to get something to eat.
I was giving no energy.
You got the appetizers, you got the salad, refills on Mountain Dew. That's not free.
It is for me.
So you saying you're not coming with me to the crib?
No.
All right, that's a bet.
Do you need some boxes? Can I have a small box?
Nice.
And the way he hit split bill before the waitress could even offer her a box. That's a smart man.
First time, this is our second time. The first time we went out, he paid for dinner. I didn't get to see the check or what it was. It was good. It was a very reasonable place. Now, the second time I asked him, hey, you want to go do something? You know, as I proceeded to say, okay, well, let's go here. So the second time, since he said that I invited him when we sat down for dinner and the check came that I will have to pay, I paid. As you can see here. Did I mind paying? No. Was I a little confused? Yes. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yes, 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 yes!
I'm not saying that he has to supply and pay for everything, but I don't believe in 50-50. I clearly paid the second time we went out on a date. Should I have put up an argument paying for the second bill? So tell me, who all on here believe in 50-50? Because why is 50-50 a major thing nowadays?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
She doesn't believe in 50-50 at all. He does. And that is the whole issue, not the bill.
You pay the half of the electric bill, you pay half of the rent. Like, how, like who all is 50-50 and who all is 100%? And when I told him, like, really? He's like, well, you invited me out. I know some of y'all wonder, are we still kicking it? No. Also expressed to him, I don't believe in 50-50, and he wanted 50-50 type girl. I mean, am I wrong for wanting to cut it off? Remember, I'm dating and I've been single for so long. Going forward, I kind of know what I want, you know? Like that. Excuse me, y'all. At the end of the day, I don't want to settle for what's not going to work for me.
Go ahead, the door's right there.
She says she doesn't want to settle for what won't work for her, but it wasn't even about that. It was just a bill. If she were eating alone, she'd pay for herself without a second thought. So why should it be any different now?
So you want to pay for the drinks, not pay for the food?
No. You took me out.
It's our first date, though.
Right. So you should pay.
It's none of my business. It's none of my business.
I guess that would have been the first and last date. But honestly, that's how it should be. Sometimes you pay, sometimes they pay. Take turns, keep it fair. What's not normal is one person paying every single time. Dates aren't free. Meanwhile, this next guy had no problem splitting the bill. Everything went great until he opened his phone and saw that message. He sent, "Hey, I had a fun time yesterday." Meaning everything went great, but she replied laughing, meaning something wasn't right. And he questioned it, saying, "I thought we had a good time." Which she agreed. "I did. I just didn't like the idea of splitting the bill." He said, "Why? It was your idea." Then this is the crazy part where she said, "I didn't think you would actually do it. I told you about how I like a man who can provide. Us splitting the bill made me take your career and other things into consideration. I'm sorry, but I think I deserve better. Don't get me wrong. You are a great guy. Just not for me. You just can't make this up." And the funny part is that it was her idea all along.
If you start dating a guy and he's meeting all your friends for the first time, should he pay for all the friends?
I actually expect it.
I beg your pardon?
Just kind of shows like your like generosity and like how you feel about the friends. I feel like if a guy comes out to meet your friends for the first time and like he doesn't buy the first round of drinks or whatever, do something to show that like you want to be there and you want to be part of the squad.
We do not care.
Him being there in the first place already showed he wanted to be with her.
What though? I was on with one of my friends, a guy. I was with him and he didn't pay for my food, and I'm like, "Are you all right?" Like I had to confront him.
Your man and he's not your dad. Why is he paying for your food, bro? What do you mean?
Because her time is valuable. She's a person who her time is valuable to her.
That's her friend though. Do you make your girlfriends pay for your food?
Yes. All right, no, but that's not right.
Why you always lying?
She said her time is valuable, but so is his. It's funny when people talk like they're the only ones busy. He has things to do, and he showed up too.
When you're on a date and she brings her best friend.
If she brings her friend, let her know you'll go ahead and call yours. Let's make it even.
Who should pay on the first date, a man or a woman?
Man.
And why is that?
Because he's a man. A lot of women are feminists today. And expect. I am not a feminist. I am not a feminist.
You sure about that?
At all. But I will say a man should pay on a first date.
Liking a man who pays is fine. Acting like he has to. That's the problem when they start treating it like a rule instead of a choice.
And all the rest of the day.
Are you willing to stay at home, take care of the family, and forgo your career?
I have a 10-year-old child that I raised my whole life. Not my whole life, my whole 20s. Yes. I'm not a feminist though, but a man should pay. And forever. I'll still pay if I want to, like if it's deserved. But it's a man's job. We birth babies. You know what it does to us? You should pay for dinner. Go on.
Childbirth is tough. No argument there. But it doesn't give anyone the right to treat a man like a bank account.
I'm scared to start dating purely based off the fact that somebody could try to split the bill with me. What do I do? What, do I just run? Do I run? Do I just pay for it myself? Do I throw up on the table? Like what? We'll split the bill.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
I mean, the same thing you do every other day. Pay for yourself like when you're on your own.
They play some play. It's like $1, but they play like. I'm trying to pay off the meal with the TTS.
Yeah, y'all help us pay this meal off.
Yeah, pay the meal off.
Come on, y'all. We're enjoying the meal.
Paying for this? Do you need someone else to pay?
You can pay it?
Can you not?
Not really.
It's crazy.
How is that crazy?
You can't pay for a meal for girls? As a man, you can't afford this dinner?
Truthfully, no. I actually am using all my money to help a kid that's going through some really. So I'm really like, if you want the honest truth, I'm not really well financially. That's why I try to stream as much as I can. But all my money's going to this kid. So, I mean, if one of you guys could pay for it, that'd be great.
He mentions he's broke because he's supporting someone who really needs it, and instantly the room fills with laughs. But the moment he says, "Okay, can some of you pay for it?" they all went silent. And the funniest part is how everyone immediately stopped eating.
My standards are high because my boy best friend drove 5 hours yesterday from the coast of Chile just to come snowboarding with me for one single day.
Oh no, that poor guy. Well, if he wasn't already aware that he's so permanently stuck in the friend zone that he can never get out, I'm fairly certain that lady's words just solidified it for him.
You're goddamn right. He drove 5 hours to be with her, thinking the feeling was mutual. Then she goes online saying her standards are high because her best friend made that trip. Imagine doing all that just to find out you're in the friend zone.
Because you never say to a girl, let's go on a romantic date together. You never say those words. What do you say? Hey, let's go out for a bite to eat, or let's go for a drink. And what happens? That could end up in the friendship zone. You don't want to be there. It's a place to be. That's why I have no time to waste. That's why on the first date, when the bill comes, I go, look, are we going to sleep together or do we split this? What? Is that being an ass? Ladies, is that being an ass?
Oh, boo-hoo. That's the best approach. Saying what you want and what you're looking for saves everyone's time. It's a lot better than putting in all the effort, money, and energy only to hear, "Let's just be friends."
Are you friend zoning him?
Yeah, we're just gonna go out as friends from
Okay,
now
so you're
on.
turning him down because he paid.
Because he paid or he...
Or sorry, excuse me, because he split the bill.
Yeah.
But, okay, so you do have an issue if a guy wants to split the bill.
Yeah.
Why?
I just think traditionally, like, a man should pay on the first date.
You're not a traditional woman.
Gotcha.
I think I'm quite traditional in my own ways.
You do. However, you're not a traditional woman.
I think I'm pretty traditional outside of
Are you a
only
virgin?
hats.
You said your body count, and look, I'm not shaming you, but your body count's 16, right? A traditional woman's a virgin.
Well, I disagree. That's not my definition of traditional.
Hold on.
God, you can't make that up.
When the facts are on the table, there's really nothing left to debate. That silence said everything. And when she said, "I disagree, that's not my definition of traditional," that's the thing. There's no my definition or your definition when it comes to facts and common sense.
Women want free meals. You're right. You're right. I will say it. Some women want free meals. Some women do not care about connection. I'm sorry if you're one of the men that have gone on a date with one of these women that don't want connection. And I'm sorry if they projected that they actually did want a connection and they didn't.
Sadly, that part isn't even news. Most of us learned the hard way that some people really will take advantage if you let them.
But there are so many women that go out on dates, take a risk, peel themselves out of their homes, because trust me, we're all very happy in hermit mode. We are so happy in hermit mode. But we take a risk to go out.
You serious?
And to find someone, even though we're still going through the same crap that you are with this dating world. And they should not be blamed for wanting a free meal because a date did not work out. They shouldn't. And you have to pick different women if you're choosing women that just want free meals all the time.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
If the logic is I'm taking a risk, so I deserve a free meal, then every single date on earth would be free. It doesn't work like that. We're taking a risk too, opening our time, our wallet, and hoping the person across from us is actually who they say they are.
Would you still want a man to pay on the first date?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's a man. It's a man, it's you.
I expect a man to want to pay on a first date.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Not because I want to take anything from him, but it sets a precedent for a relationship that we might have in the future. I want to take care of them as a woman in a feminine and womanly way. So I think being a man and being capable of even paying on the first date, whether it's McDonald's or somewhere extremely fancy, is important to me.
Would you still want a guy to pay on the first date? Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why? I don't know. I think it's quite nice, respectful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just shows he cares.
I've still never heard a real reason behind it. Because he's a man. I don't know. Or it just feels good, isn't an argument. Of course it feels good. Everyone likes getting things for free.
Now, we can't work with someone who is still dreaming. Now, you go get your dream together, darling, and then we can still be friends as you're figuring things out.
Why the ladies laughing? Y'all don't want dreamers?
I will support you as a friend. Like, you got it, baby. You can do it. But don't come over here trying to tie your life with mine if you still in dream mode. Okay? Because I can't raise a family on a dream.
Why not?
Not in the man's position. Not in the man's position. If you can't take on the responsibility of being a leader of a household, if that's not what you want to do, then just say you want to fool around. Just say you want a partner. Like, be honest. But don't come in here talking about you want a wife, because you have to be a husband to have a wife.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
They love the finished product, but want no part in the process. It's insane how some people want you once everything's already built, but they're nowhere to be found while you're building it.
I was listening to a podcast last night with MJ Gray, and she was talking about how women should never split 50-50. Never. Because basically by dating men already, women are at a net negative and men are at a net positive, because men going out with multiple women on dates and stuff like that, any beautiful woman he's seen with, it increases his social capital. People stare at him like, wow, good for him. Huh? Like, look at that beautiful woman he's got on his arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, men will congratulate other men for being seen around beautiful women.
We don't date to be seen, or for what strangers might think. A relationship is about the two people in it, not the others watching.
And a woman, if she's seen going on dates with multiple men, people look less at her. Like, oh, she's less valuable for dating multiple men, which isn't true, but it is how society views it.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
And two, for sleeping with a man, she can get pregnant. She can get pregnant, which has a whole other host of risks. Also, women are more likely to get STDs than men. Not to mention, 91% of sexual assault victims are female, and the perpetrator, men, 99% of the time. So all that on top of then being expected to pay half of the bill, is that worth it for a woman to date? Like, damn, the least you could do is pay for dinner. Thank you.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you? She talked about all the risks, but guys deal with consequences too. We risk wasting time, money, effort, getting lied to, getting used, or getting played.
The German guy, first time of my life, asked me to split the bill. Asked me to split the bill. I felt horrible. I felt super offended. And I'm aware that it's possible that the guy is paying, so don't tell me please in comments that it's the culture like this, go back to your country or something like that. No. If the guy's a gentleman, he will do this.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Culture has nothing to do with who pays. That's just preference. And when people say a real gentleman would pay, it usually just means, this is what works for me.
If you want to split the bill, please girls, I'll judge you, but I don't want. And the funny thing, I never hide who I am. I show my lifestyle on dating app. You can see professional photo shootings, you can see traveling, you can see business class.
2,000 years later.
You can see my hobbies. So I have a very active social life. I like to hang out. I like different activities. I'm not a boring person at all. I have million hobbies. And that's exactly the moment when the guy had to understand that I'm not his level and that we will never get along. And I really don't get why these guys have so high self-esteem without any reason. Except this guy didn't pay for our lunch, and it was actually not expensive. It was around 22 euros.
Whether it's 22 euros or 2, the number isn't the point. You're not entitled to someone else covering your bill.
And he chose the restaurant. But you know, the fun fact is that he also not good in something else. He was not so attractive, and actually, usually it's not the most important thing for me. He looked a bit worse than on his dating app page, and super boring, super boring.
You sure about that?
I tried to ask him different questions. But guys without a sense of humor, that's also such a big deal. It's a red flag. And he was exactly without a sense of humor. On one hand, he had really long nails. I don't get it. He plays guitar, maybe it's because of that. But he didn't listen to me. I just told something, and then in 2 minutes, he asked me the same thing. And that was a bit annoying. And at the end of this, he didn't pay for the lunch. And okay, I imagine you don't earn a lot of money. However, he was 40, and I think that that's the time when the guy should earn good money.
If he's not funny, not your type, and not earning what you expected, why go in the first place? Maybe seeing 40 made you assume he'd be well off, but reality showed up fast. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.